All right, y'all. New nightmare story just dropped. New nightmare story. So ProPublica has this. A pregnant teenager died after trying to get care in 3 visits to Texas emergency rooms. It took 3 ER visits and 20 hours before hospital admitted Nevaeh Crain, 18 years old, as her condition worsened. Doctors insisted on 2 ultrasounds to confirm fetal demise. She's one of at least 2 Texas women who died under the state's abortion ban. So this is her right here. As they say, she is now dead. She's now dead because of an extreme Trump abortion ban in Texas. Okay, so I'll give you some more specifics on this one. Here we go. 19-year-old Texas woman dies due to abortion ban. ProPublica reports on how she went from hospital to hospital, precious time being lost as nurses and doctors waited to make sure the fetus was dead before they could treat the mother. So, by the way, this is the thing, right? So most of the states go, yeah, if the woman is going to die, yeah, then you can do the abortion. But here's the problem. Where is the line between it's just the health of the mother that's at risk versus it's life-threatening and she could die? And usually they wait until they're literally bleeding out on the table to do the procedure. But if you look at her situation and you know, hey, she might die a day from now, why shouldn't that be enough to do it right then and there, right? But they literally want to wait until we got 5 minutes to death to do the procedure because they're afraid of lawsuits. They're afraid of Republicans in the government coming after them, right? They try extra to abide by the law, but the law is draconian. Okay, here we go. Candace Fales screamed for someone in the Texas hospital to help her pregnant daughter. Do something, she pleaded on the morning of October 29, 2023. Nevaeh Crain was crying in pain. Too weak to walk, blood staining her thighs, feverish and vomiting the day of her baby shower, the 18-year-old had gone to 2 different emergency rooms within 12 hours, returning home each time worse than before. The first hospital diagnosed her with strep throat, without investigating her abdominal cramps. At the second, she screened positive for sepsis, a life-threatening and fast-moving reaction to an infection. Medical records show. But doctors said her 6-month fetus had a heartbeat and that Crain was fine to leave. Now on Crain's 3rd hospital visit, an obstetrician insisted on 2 ultrasounds to confirm fetal demise, a nurse wrote, before moving her to intensive care. By then, more than 2 hours after her arrival, Crain's blood pressure had plummeted, and a nurse had noted that her lips were blue and dusky. Her organs began failing. Professor specializing in health law, quote, pregnant women have become essentially untouchables. The state has declared ownership over what is in her womb, so the woman's life becomes secondary. Wow. So yeah, she ended up dying. This is one of now a countless number of horror stories like this. J.D. Vance famously said he wants to make it illegal from women in red states to even travel to blue states to get reproductive health care. He wants to ban that. We have, over a dozen states that have near total abortion bans, and then even more than that have pretty draconian and restrictive abortion bans that aren't total abortion bans. And understand, this sort of climate makes this a very real and recurring problem. Again, a lot of these states say, hey, we got to stay within the law. So even if your health is at risk, even if you're going to die a day from now, if you are not bleeding out on the table right in front of us right now, we cannot perform that abortion. So there have been a number of deaths directly tied to this. Never mind the instances of, what was the name of the woman, the girl from Kentucky who was raped by her stepdad and they denied her an abortion? Is this really the country we want to live in, y'all? Is this really the country we want to live in? And that's the thing is the election numbers, for women, it is through the goddamn roof. Women are coming out in massive, massive numbers. And this is one of the main reasons why. Trump's extremism, not just on abortion, but also on election denial. But when you get countless nightmare stories like this, there's going to be a reaction. Because look, it's one thing to not progress in the proper direction. It's a totally other thing to take away rights. You know what I'm saying? We don't have universal health care in this country, right? And so, polls show people want universal health care, but not having it is just sort of what it's been like, right? But with abortion rights, we had abortion rights, and then it was snatched away. And that's going to absolutely lead to a backlash. And I think we will see, but I think we're going to witness that today. Hey, y'all, do me a favor and like and subscribe. It helps out big time in the algorithm. Click the bell as well for notifications when videos drop. and watch that video on screen right now. You know you want to.